Indeed, don't you ever forget that. Yeah, guys, I'm away. I'm not at home. As you can see, there you go. I'm in Saudi at the moment. I'm downstairs actually in the hotel. Some it's an amazing hotel. Everything in here is gold. Don't know how that happened. Strange that. Yeah, but guys, what the hell is going on with Liverpool Football Club, man? I'm only away for a few days and all hell breaks loose. I think they need me at home a lot because when I'm at home, we're fine. When I'm away, I think they're off the rails and they don't know what they're doing on the pitch. It's a scary time to be a Liverpool, Liverpool fan and a Liverpool player. Yeah, lots to talk about, man. I'm here to talk to you guys, of course. I've seen in the chat in my short videos, a lot of people are getting, upset. A lot of people are saying, calm down. A lot of people are saying, we'll be fine and all that stuff eventually. So I want to hear everybody's thoughts, man. I mean, I've rustled up some, I don't know how I've done it with my laptop, the same way what I have at home. Everything I've got similar to what I have at home. So let me get the chat on the side over here. Big up Uncle Rose. Big up Mr. Cop Father. Big up Genghis. What's going on, my peoples? Yeah, man. I watched the game. At the hotel. I watched the Crystal Palace game. Guys, I'm worried, man. I've never been so worried, like in regards to a team that's not improving, if you know what I mean. Like I thought like we're taking steps and then we'll get, to the destination eventually. But watching us at the moment, there's no there's no connection anywhere, man. There's no connection on the field, there's no connection off the pitch. The issues that I have with us at the moment is we are making the same mistakes every game. We are. You guys, are you gonna see outside? I don't want to show you people's faces, but look how sunny it is. It is. Listen, when I go outside, it's like fire out there. I haven't been here since I was like 1996, so 29, almost 29 years. It is 29 years. I think we're heading to 30 years. So almost 30 years ago, the last time I've been around this place. This is obviously it's not the city I was born in. I was born in the other city, Jeddah. This is Riyadh, the capital of Saudi Arabia. But check how hot it is outside. Look at that, guys. Like, let me try. That's how sunny it is out there. It is crazy. Look, crazy out there, man. You can't even get out. It's like fire, man. I wouldn't advise anyone to be outside. Thank God I got a hotel. Let me just put it that way. Yeah, it's crazy out here, man. I'm glad I came. Anyway, I did my wife duties going to Turkey. Now I'm doing my mama's duty. So I'm helping my mum out over here. So that's why I'm here. And I've got to be the good son for once because I don't really help my mum a lot as I used to because of my job. But now I don't care. I'm going to start going out of my comfort zones, if you know what I mean. But as I was saying, let's get back to the football. It is ridiculous, guys. It's so embarrassing when we're watching us. I can't even defend it anymore. I've tried to go on other people's streams and defend everything Liverpool do. Yeah, I've tried, but now it's impossible. It's absolutely impossible, and it's embarrassing at the same time as well. Because you know what I've realised here, Glasner, is that how you say his name? The Crystal Palace manager. I think he's the best manager in the Premier League. I know it's far from it's too quick for me to say that because I remember when people were linking him with us, and I said, no. He has to prove himself as a manager. That's what I said. But now, when I look at him playing teams and the way he puts his team out, it's amazing. They actually listen to him. What I've noticed about Crystal Palace the other day, guys, yeah, they made things look so easy. They should have scored 5 or 6 goals in the game. If you know what I mean, it's beyond belief what I was watching. And then I look at our players. We bought the cream of the crop. We bought the best players in each league that we bought them from. We've got the best striker in the Premier League. We've got the best German player, obviously, and we've got the best probably right back in Germany at the time, and we've got the best left back in the Premier League. There's obviously an Isak, we already talked about him, the best striker. And then you look at the players that we already have, Premier League winners. On top of those players, we've got Premier League winners. And then you look at Gehi, the best defender in that game is playing for the other team. You know what I mean? I'm not here gonna defend Van Dijk or Konate or anything like that. They were absolutely diabolical. As I said in my previous stream, like the shorts, absolutely diabolical, guys. And I can't watch that anymore. I'm being serious. Like we need to do something, man. We need to like start slapping players up in the training ground because it's so bad. We're making the same mistakes. I'll give you an example. Yeah, Konate, he used to be the Beast. You know, like the Beast incarnate. You know, the one in Brock Lesnar in WWE. That was Konate. Now you see him. Now you don't. Now what we see Konate getting bullied. Konate is the bully, the one who bullies people. Now he's getting bullied. It doesn't matter the size of the striker. Forget about Mateta and all these guys. It is all season, 7 games, Champions League, Premier League, everything. He's doing the same things and he's getting bullied by everybody. Do we have to just push him away? Tell him, go and sort your head out if you want to stay or if you want to go. If you want to stay or do you want to stay or do you want to go? Just ask him that. Let him decide. And bring Gomez in. Let Gomez, be Van Dijk's partner for the future. I mean, something like that along those lines. And we've got to make a pre-agreement with Gahey, guys. Like, get that contract going now. Get that pre-agreement contract in Jan. By any cost, we'll go and get him. Because the defense we have right now, the fullbacks and the centre backs, we might as well have nobody there. Just put Casper there. Casper at least will scare people. Even though they're going to go through Casper, at least the ghost will scare people. They'll go run the other way. You know what I mean? At least we could do something like that. Oh, it was oh man. When I watched that game, it should have been 5-0 in the first half. It was so bad. I don't know what to do anymore, guys. I really, really don't know, man. Because Bradley, Kirkez, awful fullbacks, man. Awful. Trudon, you was right about Kirkez, mate. He is Moreno. He's a new Moreno, mate. Kicking the ball off like that for a throw-in next to your goal, and then you get a goal after that. And not only that, who was jumping with Hughes? Young Rio. You should tell young Rio to push forward all the way to the other side. But he's jumping up with with Hughes. Come on, man. Like, what is going on? Why are we so bad? Oh, Arnie Slot, man. Like normal circumstances, guys. Like I would defend the manager and all that stuff, as I always do with Arne Slot. I like it. But when I see the players doing the same thing, game in and game out, you have to ask questions. You have to, man. you can't really sit here and say it's okay. McAllister can't pass straight. Doesn't know who to pass to the majority of the time. He loses the ball. Can't run back to defend anyway. He's got pace issues. So why are you giving the ball away? Don't understand. Why is Florian Wirtz playing on the left wing? I don't understand. Chiesa has been performing outstandingly all season. All season, Chiesa has been performing in a high level. Best of the best to me. Whenever he comes on, he causes problems. He shoots at the goal. Should have scored 2 the other day. Just missed the post. Just missed. Henderson gave up. Should have scored another one. And then he scores another one. And he still doesn't get a starting lineup place. What does Chiesa have to do? This is the Chiesa you wanted, right? What does he have to do to get a starting place? Because Gakpo gets substituted, gets on before Chiesa. And Chiesa is the threat. Guys, man, we're in a mess. I'm worried about Arsenal now as well. I've heard the 1-2-1. I didn't watch the game. You know what I mean? Once we lose, what's the point of me watching other people's games? It's beyond belief. Yeah, it's worrying signs at Liverpool, guys. I don't think we're improving. We're getting worse. You know what I mean? And we've been Liverpooled by Crystal Palace. You know what I mean? Like Liverpool, like last minute goals, last second goals. It was always going to happen. It was only a matter of time. Oh man, let me get to the chat before I continue because I'm getting frustrated, guys. Like, we're not supposed to be like that. We're supposed to be better than that. We're supposed to be better than that. But yeah, I hope you guys can hear me. Is my voice all right? Let me know on the chat if my voice is all right because I'm using my old microphone, the best microphone, by the way. I've got both. So this one, the Rod microphone. Hopefully it's better. It doesn't cancel outside interference though. That's the only thing. You're gonna hear some stuff, probably waterfalls behind me. Yeah. Please like and subscribe. Uncle Rods, we've been chatting even from here. Water. Oh, yeah, big up Uncle Rods. Big up Cockfather. Big up Genghis. My little brother. Of course, Uncle Rods. Henderson made some great saves, as did Allison. Why didn't the ref blow the whistle when the ball went off at 69 minutes? I don't really care, bro. Can I be honest with you, Genghis? I don't care. I tell you why I don't care. Because we deserve this. They deserve to win this game. This is a wake up call for everybody at Liverpool Football Club, my brother, because we'll be getting away with it for so long. You know what I mean? Like, we can't go into every game conceding goals. Number one, number two, going ahead 2-0 and then getting it, the opposition getting it back 2-2. We can't keep doing things like that, bro. It has to stop at some stage. So this is the moment the head coach and the coaching staff have to tell the players, no more of that shit. No more. You have to, like, play from minute 1 to minute 90 in a high level football. The worst part of it in that game, bro, is whenever Crystal Palace were in tight situations, they got out of it. Whenever Liverpool was in tight situations, we couldn't get out of it. That's the difference between the two teams. How can a team like Crystal Palace, and you look at their players, how many of them do we sign from them? Probably apart from Gahey, nothing. But they still outplayed us on the pitch. And it's not only that game, Newcastle, Bournemouth, etc. All these games, like 2-0 up, and then they kept on pegging us back. 10 men with Newcastle. So I honestly don't care about those. I'm glad we lost now, because it will wake up everybody. No more stray passes. No more players going out of position. Get some crosses in the box when you're in the wings, if you know what I mean, and things like that. Control the game better. You need a wake up call. This is the wake up call I'm hearing Arnie Slot out. I don't know why. You know what I mean? You need to calm down. It's only one game. But it's good to share our frustrations, because, we have to wake them up. There's just too many games of the same. But this time you've been Liverpool. Crystal Palace have done to Liverpool what Liverpool have been doing to other teams. And then you get Arsenal scoring last minute. We've been Liverpool again. Arsenal's doing the same thing that we did to other teams. And the frightening thing about Arsenal is, at the moment, they've got players that are, hungry. That's number one. Number two, they've got 3 players for every position. What have we got? We've got Konate and Van Dijk. And then we're going to cry for Gomez. He's one injury away from a disaster again, being out for about 7-8 months. You know what I mean? We've got Leone out for the whole season. So, guys, man, I don't know. I really, really don't know what's happening with us, man. I thought we was going to improve, but we're just getting worse. And it worries me. It worries me. Don't blame the refs. Don't blame anybody, guys. That game should have been 5-0 half time. We didn't even get a shot on target in the first half. Remember that. We didn't even get a shot on target. People think Konate had a stinker, but his arm was being pulled at every contest by Mateta, and the ref let it go, man. I understand what you're saying, Genghis, but Konate's been like this the whole season, bro. It's not just now. I don't care about the contract. I really don't. As long as you give 100% to Liverpool Football Club, I don't care about the contract. I don't think he's been bullying people as Konate that we know. Konate, as I said to you in the beginning, he's the beast incarnate in football terms. People should fear him because of his size and his bullying tactics. But if you're getting bullied by other players and blaming people pulling you and all that stuff, then you're not a bully. I'm worried for you, if you know what I mean. So, yeah. Listen, I'm not here crying about what the referee, the minutes that added on. It's nothing to do with that. We was absolutely horrendous. We deserve everything we got. That's the difference. And that's something we've got to sort out, man. It's starting to frustrate me. Get the comments through, man. That's what I'm here for, of course. I'm on holiday and I'm still giving you guys a stream, man. Crazy, innit? Appreciate everybody, by the way. Moravian, big up my brother, big up my guy. Slot on Ford Watch. God damn it, bro. What's going on? Verts is a disaster. Playing on the left and playing as a number 10, bro, is scary, man. It's really, really scary, but I'm not giving up on him. I still got hope. For him. Uncle Rod saying Kirkes is trash. Kirkes is scaring everybody, bro. He is scaring everybody. He's not providing anything defensively. He's not providing anything offensively or passing. So what did we actually buy? Where is that Kirkes that was running up and down that wing for Bournemouth? Strange, very strange that one. But please, yeah, get the likes going and subscribe if you can. Appreciate that. If Konate header was on target and Vert's close-up shot was towards the corner instead of the keeper, then the game could have been a different story. I don't really concentrate on that. So if we're going by that logic, if we're going by that route, so let's talk about Crystal Palace's chances as well, Genghis. How many chances did they have in the first half? We didn't even get shot on target in the first half. Obviously, the headers missed, and of course, Verts. But if you add up their chances, they had more chances than us, bro. They should have battered us. You know what I mean? Even people who were at the game said after the game, we was lucky to even be in the game in the first half because of one great Allison guy. If we don't have an Allison in goal, we might as well just call it a day. We might as well just call it a day, guys. You know what I mean? You need goalkeepers like that. That's why you have to have goalkeepers like that. They get you 15 points a season at least, probably more than that. So, yeah, but you got to add it up, bro. You got to add it up. Got to add it up. Yeah, he's coming towards you, mate. Twerkers. Oh my God, calm down, bro. Calm down. Big up, Gigi. Big up Fozi. Arne Slot won the league with Klopp's Liverpool with Klopp's system, but most of those players are gone now. Yeah, Slot doesn't even know he's starting 11, and his system stinks, bro. I don't know. This is what I need to understand. Like, guys, give me the chat in it, so I can obviously reply to those chats. You're spot on, Genghis. I've asked Uncle Rods, I've asked my mate Scott, I've asked everybody. What is Arne Slot's formation? What is Arne Slot football? That's what I meant to say. What is his football? What do we? I want to know. I know what Klopp is. Klopp is rock and roll football, attack, defend, counter attack. I know what Klopp football is. I know what Pep Guardiola is, possession football. I know Mourinho, defensive football. What is Arne Slot's, man? Like, we've been waiting for the whole season, like, to figure out what Arne Slot's football is, even in the preseason. So if you look at last season, like Genghis said, like Gigi said, he's 100% spot on. Last season was the Klopp formation with a sprinkle bit of Arne Slot because of the players that we had, lack of preseason, of course, and all that stuff. But now I'm starting to ask questions like, what are we? Are we a transitioning team? Are we an attacking team? Are we a defensive team? Are we what are we? Are we counter attack? What are we? What are we like as a football club? Because none of us know. That's the worst part of it. None of us actually know what kind of football we play because it's all confusing. First of all, it's confusing the fans, and second of all, it's confusing the players. The players don't even know what they what they're playing because when you look at them on the pitch, nobody's making movements. There's no 1-2s to open up the opposition, anything like that. All teams have to do is sit back and tell Liverpool to come on to them. When Liverpool come on to them, there's no shots from outside the box. There's no 1-2s inside, like try to get through to the goal. There's no close control passing. There's nothing. There's no crosses in the box either. So what is it that we have to do to score goals? And the crosses are awful. Bradley's crosses the other day, guys, it was that of an amateur footballer. I was looking at him and I said, fucking hell, man. I can't believe I'm talking about Trent. You know what I mean? Like, where's Trent? I was thinking, like, those crosses was like just hit and hope kind of crosses. There's no aim. Look, listen, when I play football, yeah. When I used to play as a number 10, but I play out wide majority of the time. So I used to play out wide. Sorry, I used to play as a number 10, but I used to play out wide because I was left footed, so I could cross in my left foot and all that stuff. Yeah. What I used to do is I used to look for the dangerous crosses, if you know what I mean, guys, like between the goalkeeper and the defense. I hate it with power. That's what I used to do. So if anything happens, it could either the goalkeeper could make a mistake, or it could come out and someone could like tap it in, or the defense might hit it and score an own goal. Or the second one was look for someone, cross it into them. They could header it in or something like that, or volley it in. That's what I used to do. But these are professional players. I'm not even a professional. These are professional players. What I saw of Bradley the other day, he was just launching the ball in to no man's land. And I see Soposlai hitting knuckle dusters from four crosses. Hitting it so hard, he was just missing out every player. I said, bro, use the inside of your foot, curl it. You're capable of doing that. Oh, man. I don't know. I really don't know where we go from here, man. I'm worried. I'm really worried, guys. Like, I might go for a swim in a minute, the way I'm going, man. But Genghis, great comment there, bro. I like that comment. Brilliant comment. People say we deserve to lose, but they don't know football. I'm sorry. Game was fairly even, and we won hard in the second half. They got lucky at the end. The reason people are saying we deserve to lose, bro, is the first half performance. We was non-existent. You know what I mean? They hit the post. I think they hit the crossbar. They were through on goal a few times. Alisson saved how many shots, if you know what I mean. So Mays basically, by that performance in the first half alone, they should have been 5-0 up. So if they're 5-0 up, the second half, we are going to up our game no matter what anyway, if you know what I mean. So that's what people are talking about. I don't think people are talking about in the sense of like, you know, how we perform in the second half and how they perform in the first half. And that is it. They should have scored at least 5 goals in the first half, bro. We got away with one there. Alisson, people need to start thanking Alisson. We're going to talk about individual players eventually, man. I'm going to come to the tactical board. Hopefully, I could share it on here. Let me see if I could do that before we start. Maybe I can. Maybe I can't. There we go. Oh, yeah, I can. Great. Hang on, people. There it is, yeah. I'm going to share that with you guys in a minute. Let me take this out. Yeah, so let me just look at it. Pick up B. Listen, is it time to look at maybe playing different formations or systems to look to get the best out of certain players? The thing is, Bravian, sorry, BK, I call it BK. The thing is, bro, I don't even know if Arne Slot even knows, bro. The reason I say that is because we've had the whole preseason this time. There's no excuses. You know what I mean? Like last season, we had excuses because the players didn't have preseason. They only came one game before the season started, which was at Anfield, at Sevilla. So I can't really fault them for last season. And we won the league with the same 11 as the manager said, head coach said, sorry, after the game. But with this one, he's had preseason. He had the players already ready way in advance, apart from Isak. What else was it? And we've had 7 games already this season, including the Champions League. Maybe more than that with the cups as well. I don't know. Like I think it's 8 games, most probably with the Southampton game as well. So about 8 games. And the worst part of it, this BK, is we're not improving. We're getting worse. We're getting worse, bro. And that's scaring me out of everything. That performance the other day is worthy of an Oscar for Crystal Palace. It was so good for Crystal Palace. It was worthy of an Oscar. I don't know where Genghis is coming at from, like in regards to like why people complaining about it. We were shocking, bro. I don't know what we're watching here, man, but we were shocking. As normal circumstances, I watch games back. I look back at games in it. I analyze like each player how they perform in the games. But I'm not gonna watch it because that first half done enough for me, man. And that second half, obviously, we came back and all that stuff. But they still scored the winning goal, so you can't really complain about it. They did score the winning goal eventually, guys. So they did what they have to do. If you know what I mean. So yeah, I think. Listen, I think he's got to do something. If I was honest, what I would do as a coach, I'll sit with players individually. And, you know, Salah has to be questioned as well. And we're going to talk about Salah, because I think I love Salah more than anything, obviously, for what he's done last season, especially. I've got to congratulate him for what he done last season. Brilliant performance, individual awards. Thank you very much. But, brother, you haven't turned up all season. Where have you been? Where are you? You know what I mean? Like, what's going on? Are we going to just cope? Are we going to live on last season, or are we going to live on this season? That's the problem with some teams sometimes, guys. We live too much in the past. I don't care about last season. It's gone. Let it go. Let it go, man. I've moved on. This is this season. The worst part of it is if we let Arsenal win the Premier League this season, they've tasted winning. When they tasted winning, that means they're going to start winning again and again and again. And that's what worries me. They have to be stopped this season, guys. This is our moment. We can't share our moment with that club. Because once they start going with the age they got at that football club, they're going to continue winning. If we stop them right now, that's 4 seasons, which means the manager will be sacked and which means the players might want to go elsewhere, and everybody can go do their picking of the players. That's what we want to do. We need to wake up, man. He needs to play something, bro. Barovian, Barovian, sorry. Like he has to play something, bro. He has to do something because we're not getting any better, man. And I'm worried. I'm desperate for something to change at Liverpool Football Club. When we go 2-0 up, make it 3-4 or something, or 3, and then keep possession and make sure that the opponents are scared of us and all that stuff. That's another thing as well. No opponents are scared of Liverpool. I thought we had that that aura about us, like City. Respect that of other teams. That's why I said it like 3 weeks ago or something. But I don't think they have. Every game we play, man, teams don't even fear us anymore. They know they could score against us. Every opportunity they go forward, they believe they could score, and they score or they almost score. Oh man, it's too much. He needs to do something, B. He needs to do something, brother. A lot of changes have to happen. Like I said to you, he needs to sit with the players individually, analyze their games, show them the videos. McAllister, I love you. You're one of the best players in your position. But the problem with you is you don't know how to pass the ball. You keep giving balls away, and then it resorts to attack. And the worst part of it, McAllister, you can't run back because you ain't got the pace to run back. You're awful. Well, you can't run, but you're giving position away. Why? That's what I'll ask McAllister. But nobody does that. Another one was who was it? Florian Wirtz. He's not a left winger, guys. Like people telling me he's better coming off the left. But if you look at his tactical side of Leverkusen, he wasn't always on the left. He was inside. It's not out wide. It's inside left. So, man, number 10 position is the best position in the world, man. All the greatest players played there. Maradona, Baggio, the cream of the crop. I'll dream of that position. Just give me that position, man. I'll do it, man. At my age, my old age. Listen, Trudon. Arsenal battered Newcastle 1 even if it's late. Of course, we are lucky as this is Newcastle. Yeah, bro. I don't know about the Arsenal game. I can't really judge Arsenal in that game, to be fair. But that's another game we was lucky at as well. You know what I mean, 10 men, they got back 2-2. 10 men, man. 10 men. Frimpong is trash. I can't fault Frimpong. He hasn't been, when he was performing, when he was fit in the beginning, he was all right. Now he's coming on as a sub and all that stuff. So that's another thing as well. Yeah, he needs to sort out his touches, mate. That's what I've got to say about him. What are you saying, Gigi? Arne Slot is not fit for Liverpool. It's not a fit for Liverpool. The sooner the hierarchy address this issue, oh my God, please, guys. Have we gone down that route, guys? Like, the guys just won the Premier League. You know what I mean? Like, you know what they say? When you win something, cha-ching, credit in the bank, innit? Credit. You got to give him another season, guys. You know what I'm saying? You can't just fault him for one game. Still top of the league, by the way, as you can see on the table right there. Right there. Right there. There. Yeah, we're still top of the league right there, people. So don't give up. Don't give up, man. Don't know what people are. One game and we're already giving up. I know, like, the performances haven't been all that, but can't say that. Come on, Gigi. You're better than that, bro. Please. A Slot shouldn't have changed the lineup. That's another thing as well. The lineup changes, guys. The lineup changes is too much for me, man, and it really frustrates me. Like last season, why did we win the league? Because we didn't change much in the first team. If you're playing the likes of Van Dijk, who are 34, game in and game out, don't even give them a rest, why are you taking off the youngsters? You get what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense. I mean, the rest of the players are underneath 25. So why are you taking them off every single time and keeping on the 34, 33-year-old players? Makes sense? No, because they won't give you that much energy compared to the youngsters. So that's a weird one. He needs to start stepping up. And yeah, like I said, a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff. Let me show you actually. Let me share the thing with you before I continue. Because if I say it before I go, people will leave. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'll come to the comments. Don't get me wrong. Please keep the comments coming in. I appreciate that. Yeah, change the lineup, but so let me just read this again. Slot shouldn't have changed the lineup, but I can't say it was his fault. Again, it says, no doubt Klopp's system was more fun to watch. Slot system is getting it done. Yeah, that's the thing. You're right. Like he just wants to get the job done. But if you keep doing that and taking risks and conceding goals, you're going to be Liverpool a lot. You know what I mean? That's what happened to us. We've been Liverpool. That's the difference. That's the difference, man. And I don't want to see that anymore. We're gonna every game we're gonna play last minute, like score a winning goal. Like, nah, man, can't keep doing that. It's it has to change, man. It has to change, Genghis. If Slot wins nothing, he can leave. Ooh. So he hasn't had enough credit in the bank. So he hasn't got enough credit in the bank. Come on, bro. Like, be careful here, man. We're doing something like it's not like us. Please be careful, guys. Please, like, don't be like these other fans, like Arsenal fans, man. You know what I mean, and all that stuff. We can't be that. We can't be that. We're better than that. We're better than that. We're better than that. You know what I mean? We're better than that, man. We're better than that. Everybody's saying Slot has to go. No, mate. He's earned enough credit, man. He's earned enough credit. Relax, relax. So let me go to the players individually. There you go. Alisson. This guy. Oh, Magnifico. I haven't got my thing anymore, guys. So you're not gonna hear Stone Cold, Steve Austin, or Magnifico, Tutti Frutti, and all that stuff. So it is what it is. So Alisson, man of the match for Liverpool, made unbelievable saves in the game. Guys, it just shows you, innit, when you got a quality goalkeeper like that, the amount of embarrassments it saves the football club and all that stuff from. So yeah, phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal, Alisson, man. If he wasn't in goal, and Millionaire and all these useless players are in the goal, we would have been in trouble, absolutely in trouble. As for this kid here, I'm starting to worry now, guys. Like with Bradley, I love the kid. I love what I saw in the last couple of seasons, but he doesn't offer me anything offensively. He doesn't offer me anything in the build-up play. He doesn't offer me anything defensively. So we have to question his performances, guys. Like, is he the future, or do we have to start thinking about it? Because I'm worried, man. I am really worried. He's easy to get past now. I don't know if you guys see how many crosses in the box he gets. Then again, you could say Salah is to blame as well, because the right winger is supposed to help the struggling fullback and come back and help him out. We'll discuss that, don't worry. Maybe that's another thing as well. But I want to see some decent crosses in the box. He doesn't do enough of that. You know what I mean? He just launches it in the box and hit and hope and thinking like it's gonna get someone. Yeah, he needs. Yeah, guys, he needs something's got to be done with Bradley, guys. I am really worried. Don't worry, Fozi. When we click, we will be awesome. When our team know each other inside and out, to the extent that Palace do, we will be fearsome. Sorry. The thing is, bro, Palace know how to play against Liverpool, especially Glasner. He knows how to play against Liverpool. He is, like I said to you, he's potentially the best manager in the Premier League right now, the way his team performs. I've always said it, like the best managers are the best psychologists, if you know what I mean. Football is a psychological, side. Football is a psychological thing. Let me just put it that way. Sorry about that. The best managers are the best at man management that can make you believe that you could play in a different level that you're at as you believe in yourself. And what I've seen of Glasner is something that he's good at, because not only his team was good at defending, they were good at keeping possession, they were good at attacking, making chances, fighting as well. That's something I don't associate with Liverpool Football Club. We don't have any fighters in our team. We don't really fight to win balls back. We don't really fight to win games like we should in a consistent basis. If you know what I mean. If a team is doing better than you, you fight back in it. You fight back with everything, and we don't do that enough. Okay, we score last minute goals, but should we consider 2 goals before that? No. So yeah, it's a lot of things, man. And this manager, he's got the number on Slot, man. He's got the number on Slot because Slot doesn't beat him. all season, since sorry, the past few seasons he's been facing him, he, he can't beat him. I mean, and he's always doing whatever he wants against Liverpool. So that's something we've got to work on, in my opinion. Yeah, man. Hello, my friend. Pick up, Clive. How are you, mate? It's been a while. I hope you are well. Hi, chat. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, bro. In the hotel downstairs, just it's like fire out there, bro. Like I don't know if you've been to Mediterranean countries, guys, where the deserts is. When you go out there, man, it's burning you, man, burning your skin. It's crazy. Pick up, bro. Pick up, Mister Red for life. Love the new picture, man. Really like that. What you saying, Badro? Fozi, our team is overrated. Here we go. It started already from Badro. Our team's overrated, and the manager doesn't trust fullbacks to overlap. Yes, that's true. I agree with that. I haven't seen our fullbacks overlapping or putting crosses in the box or complementing the wingers, either like 1-2s and all that stuff. So I haven't seen that. And he signed his players and don't know how to utilize them perfectly. For once, bro, I don't agree with everything, but I agree with certain stuff. Overrated, I don't know what that means, but I know what it means. But the players we have, we shouldn't be overrated. They should be respected. You know what I mean? But they're not getting the respect because you're not showing teams the fear factor. That's another thing. So yeah, you need to get team. You need to let teams know. You need to let teams know who the best is. You need to let teams know that when you step on the pitch, you get that respect back, and we don't do that. Crystal Palace don't respect us. They didn't respect us. They did whatever they wanted. You know what I mean? So that's the difference. That is the difference. You need to get respect back, man. We've played shit since January. Yeah, I agree. We haven't played proper football since we chucked it in. Remember when we chucked it in? We won the Premier League. We put our feet up. We was going to Ibiza, going to Dubai. That's when we lost our focus as a football club. And Uncle Rod pointed that to me yesterday. He's 100% right. I can't remember. I really can't remember a game that we dominated from like, the beginning to the end. Every game I watched this season is a struggle. It's an absolute struggle. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I agree to that. Since we packed it in the Premier League and put our feet up, we haven't played all right, man. Heads fell off like this after we lost to Forest, and look how that turned out. Go on, Lee Wiskett. You got hope. Thank you very much. I've been waiting for that. I've got hope. So let me check the other. There's one guy we've got to talk about, innit? His name is Konate. Lord have mercy. I'm just going through the starting lineup, guys. There you go. 20. He's not 24, is he? No, he's 26, isn't he? Hang on. The age is wrong on him. Boo boo here. Yeah. Can't be 24. He's still got the same age. Bloody, no wonder. My bad, guys. Made a little boo boo. Sorry about that. Where was it? There we go. So let's sort this out. There we go. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Last minute thing. Appreciate you all for helping me out, man. I never thought I was gonna do something from my holiday. It's not even a holiday, really. It's something else. So as you can see, and he's 26 years old, 6 foot. So with Konate, the issue that I have, guys, right now is: are you here to play for Liverpool Football Club, or is your mind somewhere else? Like we need to know, if you know what I mean. Because when we're watching you at the moment, Konate, it doesn't look like a player that's connected to Liverpool. It looks like a player that wants to leave. That's saving himself from injury before I head off to this other football club. As I said in the beginning, guys, he's losing every battle. It doesn't matter if it's home swoggle to the big show. He's losing every battle. You know what I mean? So that's what's worrying me about Konate. as I said, it doesn't matter if it's Hornswoggle. If people know what Hornswoggle is, a WWE wrestler who's just of the smaller size, if you know what I mean. And then the Big Show is the one of the biggest, wrestlers in the history of the 7 foot tall. So if you're looking at it from this point of view, guys, we need to know. I think we need to start playing Gomez. I know it's a bit of a stretch because of his injury records and all that stuff, but I think we need to start playing Gomez now. I can't trust Konate anymore. I've had enough. I mean, I've had enough. It's too many games of the same. Like when you got defenders like that, what you expect is high level performances consistently. You know what I mean? Some of us are fighting other people defending Konate. He's better than Saliba, he's better than Gabriel, he's better than this defender, he's better than that defender. He's not showing that, man. He's not showing that at the moment, and it's just too many games. Guys, we've only kept 2 clean sheets all season. Arsenal at home, the most difficult game. You know what I mean? That's the team that's pushing us all the time. And we expect, out of 7, 8 games to be happy with that? No. No, man. 2 clean sheets with 7, 8 games. No. We've got to do better. We've got to do better. And I don't trust him anymore. I really don't. Because when he's getting bullied and we're making excuses for him, his arm is getting pulled and all that stuff. Well, punch the player in the stomach then. Give him a dead leg. If people don't understand what dead leg is when you put your knee on the side of the thigh when you're jumping for the ball. The player will have a dead leg. He can't jump anymore. He'll be weak throughout the game. Use your strengths as well. Yeah, I think it's time we need to discuss Konate. That uncomfortable, talk about Konate has to start now. He's asking for over 200,000 a week. Does that look like us to have 200,000 a week defender? We've got to start talking about that, guys. Do we have to pay you the 200,000 a week for you to perform? Is that the type of person you are? Come on, man. We've got to be realistic here. Man. I like that, Lee Wiskett, what you're saying there, but the thing is, we can't compare last season to this season because, it's a different season completely, bro. And teams get smarter. You know what I mean? Teams don't get dumber, the opponent especially. They get smarter. That's why Man City can't play the football they used to play anymore. That's why, Arsenal aren't as dominant as they should be. Liverpool aren't as dominant as they should be because the opponents get smarter every year. They watch you and then they see how they could, because you're always the standards as a football club, right? When you're at the top. So every team below you are going to look at you, see what they could improve on to get to your level. That's what I'm trying to say, guys. Like, I don't think people look at it from that point of view. People look at it, last season we did the same thing, and then look how that turned out. Yeah, we got lucky. You know why? Because Arne Slot started playing the same 11 every game. That's why. There was no squad rotation. He got lucky with injuries and all that stuff. Now, if he does the same thing, things might happen in a different way. So we've got to be careful. And not only that, this is his team. He brought these players to Liverpool Football Club. He spent that money. So there's no excuses, as a lot of people say. So yeah, man, it is what it is. Slot is killing the tradition of Liverpool's football. We are used to Jurgen Klopp heavy metal football and high pressing. I don't know what it is, Gigi. I don't know what formation that. I know the formation, but I don't know what our type of football is. If you know what I mean, brother. Sometimes in life, it's easy to find out what football your football club plays. But with us, we don't know. We just don't know what we play. And it's scaring me, man, because each game I've been waiting for, are we a transitional team? Are we a passing team? Are we a defensive team? Are we attack? I don't know. Normally I can find out what we are. I like some of the goals we score because if you look at some of the goals we score, it's like tactical things we did on the training ground, if you know what I mean. The movements, when players move around and then, bam, goal. It's like something, if you look at it, it's like Gravenberch comes from deep, Soboslai pushes forward, passes it to Salah, Salah passes it inside to Gravenberch, empty space, goal. That's tactical things you do on the training ground. But now, I don't know what we do. That's great, the goals we score, but overall in the game, what do we actually do? Like, what are we? You know what I mean? It's like putting someone in a football pitch that's never played with a football team before and go and learn football. That's what you're telling him. I don't know, man. I really don't know. Yeah, Konate needs to shape up, guys. He's starting to piss me off. I've got to be real. I'm even willing to take him off. I can't be asked anymore. If he wants to go to Real, just let him go in Jan if he's going to start performing like that. Virgil, I love you to death, my brother. You are the greatest defender of all time in the Premier League. You're still performing at a high level, but we need some leadership out there, bro. You need to start punching up some players, my guy. You know what I mean? Because a lot of players are getting away with murder in your football in the football pitch, and not enough. People are shouting at them, telling them to pull into space and all that stuff. You know what I mean? So that's got to happen, my guy. I'm looking for leadership. These are the moments you need the leaders to step up and start doing something. You know what I miss as well, guys? I don't know if you agree with me. I really miss Harvey Elliott coming off the bench and changing the games. I really miss that because when Harvey Elliott used to come off the bench, although like 90 minutes he struggles with, but coming off the bench, what I loved about Harvey is he used to get involved in the game, put crosses into the box in dangerous areas for us to attack, and he used to shoot from outside the box a lot as well. Some of them went in, some of them went wide, some of them went straight to the goalkeeper's hands. I really miss that, man. I don't think we have enough of that at Liverpool at the moment. Because whenever I see the substitutions now, like apart from Chiesa, of course, there's not enough creativity. If you know what I mean, guys. Like we just go forward and then hope, not go forward, or we know what we're doing with the ball. That's the difference, man. I really miss that. But this is what I'm saying about Virgil. I love the guy. I will never question Virgil, guys. But his leadership is needed now. These are the times you need leaders on the pitch to step up and start, punching players in the face and tell them to pull into space and start winning the ball back and all that stuff. Listen, Gravenberch, Soboslai, their energy and endeavour, I could never question. Them two have been phenomenal this season. McAllister, we still don't know what's happened to him. Is his head somewhere else? What's going on with McAllister? There's something we've got to work on. And I saw him getting pissed off when he's coming off. It's good to get pissed off when you're coming off, but you still got to do something on the pitch, brother. You still got to do something on the pitch. You know what I mean? And you giving the balls away like pause continuously is not attractive, my guy. It's not attractive. We need more than that. What the hell is going on? There he is. Oh, Kirkes Moreno. What can I say about you, bro? Awful. Absolutely awful, guys. Kirkes. I can't defend him. Honestly, I can't defend Kirkes anymore. Elliot, shit. I know. Listen, Callum, I know what you mean, but he used to come off the bench and do something, bro. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying like how good he is. 90 minutes is off. Can't run, can't cover the pitch. But do you remember what he used to do when he used to be on the right, coming off the right, far post crosses, taking shots outside the box? That's what I want to see from our players. We don't do that anymore, bro. We're trying to walk in the ball. Bro. There's too much walking in. What's happened to long ranges, mate? And then Salah's taking the free kick off Soboslai. When was the last time Salah scored a free kick? Forget about that. Atletico is Robertson mishit free kick. Robertson backheeled it in by accident. It's okay. Why is Salah taking free kicks? He either hits it over the crossbar or hits the wall. He's always hitting something. Oh, no. I know what. Listen, Callum, I'm not here to do things like that. But go look back at when he came on as a sub and what damage he used to cause. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Big up Abdul. Big up Callum, by the way. Big up Mr. Anfield Irishman Brian. Big up Mr. Edward. Konate is inconsistent and good then bad. Over the years, he's been more consistent, but now his form has changed. He's rubbish, bro. He's getting bullied. The bully is getting bullied nowadays, man. Big up Rodrigo, bro. I'll come to your comment. Don't worry about that. We're going to talk about players individually, bro. That's what I've been trying to do. My guy. Where was I? Anyway, a bit busy, so catch you later. Big up, Lewis. It's okay, bro. I've just come on spontaneously like I always do, bro. Fozi, I don't rate Frimpong on adverts. Ooh, bad, bro. bro. What are you doing, bro? You're embarrassing me over here in the hotel, man. Don't do that to me, bro. Don't do that to me, man. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Kirkes shouldn't have passed the ball or out of play. Sorry, he should have passed it to a player near him, open in the middle. Can't handle the pressure. Yeah, that's the problem, bro. With Kirkes, he's putting himself in a situation that he can't handle pressure. But the player that we saw at Bournemouth is a different player at Liverpool. He's struggling with the basics of the game, my guy. That's the problem with Kirkes. The basics of the game he's struggling with. Playing some silly passes, not looking sometimes, and all that stuff. Yeah, he obviously he tried to get it on his left foot, and then he kicked it out for a throw in. But I said, like, if you launch it with your right foot, it's better at getting it away from your goal instead of like keeping it around your goal. You only kick it off for a throw in when you a winger's behind you, and you can't go anywhere. That's when you kick it away. You like kick the ball away. But the worst part of it for Kirkes is no one was near him. No one was near Kirkes, and he kicked it out for a throw in. And then he started giving that look. Oh shit! What did I do? Oh no! What did I do? Come on, bro. You know what you did. You know what you did. Yeah. So Kirkes, guys, awful, man. Moreno, man. Moreno vibes. Moreno vibes. Gravel Birch, I'm not gonna argue about. Always 7 out of 10 performance. I'm not gonna criticize him. I'm sorry. I can't. I can't. I can't. This I don't understand. Like, yeah, I can't criticize this guy. I can't. 7 out of 10 every time. He gave it his all, and he even played as a centre back. You know what I mean? Says a lot, innit? Says a lot. Says a lot. Says a lot, man. And then you got Soboslai. Can't argue with Soboslai as well. Played up here. Played up here. Played up here. He's a utility man, isn't it? He goes everywhere. He goes everywhere on the pitch. Yeah, we've got to talk about Salah. I've had enough, to be fair, man. I can't, say anything good about Salah this season. Some people are telling me he is mourning. You know what I mean? Like, how long can we take that? You know what I mean? Like, bro, like, if you can't play football, just get off. You don't need to like play football. You're not contributing assists. You're not contributing on goals. You're not contributing anything. So what do we do? What do we do with Salah, guys? Like he's staying in the right wing, doing nothing. Can't get past players. 0 dribbles, 0 creativity, 0 goals. I know the old saying that if you keep him on the pitch, he'll still score a goal and all this stuff. I think that's too much of people hiding behind that. I need more, guys. I need more from my leaders, especially in the team. And I don't think he gave us enough this season. This season, he's more of just being there, really. There's no other thing. I mean, last season, one of the greatest individual performances I have ever seen in my life in the Premier League. But now, you've got all these players around you, talented players around you. You've got to do more, man. You've got to do more, Salah. I can't defend this, mate. And, the worst part of it is, last season, young Kwanzaa was taken off in the game against Ipswich. As I remember, was taken off the game against Ipswich, and his career wasn't the same after that. Now he's no longer at Liverpool. But what I said in that game is, if you're taking off a youngster like that, that quickly and that easily, make sure you do that to every player that is in your team. And Arne Slot, for some reason, he doesn't do that to the senior players. It's just the youngsters. That's all he does it to, continuously. Or the vulnerable players like Chiesa, like, who are very nice people, who don't argue, don't question. They give it their all on the pitch, but still get punished, if you know what I mean. And that's too much of that, in my opinion. So I think dropping Salah sometimes might be like a bad thing for a lot of people, but it could be the best thing for the football club as well, because we need a working team in it. We need a team that works together, gels together, and no more, in awe of players. If you know what I'm saying. If you know what I'm saying, like, when you have great players in your team, who do less of the defensive side, it could affect the rest of the players. But if you put players in there that can defend and help out the team, it might minimize your goals in regards from that side. But at least you keep more clean sheets. At least you pass better to each other. At least you'll be in awe of players. Because sometimes what players do is they're in awe of other players. They keep passing to that player because it's Mo Salah, not because it's a teammate or anything like that. It's because it's Mo Salah. We've got to give him the ball. Even that. Let me give you an example. Say there's a player free at the far post on the left hand side here. All he has to do is get a pass to tap it in, and the player on the ball can see that, but he doesn't want to go there because it's Salah. I got to give it to Salah. That kind of thing. A lot of it happens. I've seen in the games, and it really irritates me. But like I said, zero everything. Scored one penalty this season. You know what I mean? And nah, he's got to do more. He's got to do more. As I said, you took off Kwanzaa in a half last season. In one half, you waited till half time to replace him. But I said you got to do that to every player. He hasn't done that. He hasn't done that. So this is why people are asking questions about Arne Slot. You know what I mean? Like, how can you do that against? How can you do that with younger players and vulnerable players who don't, fight? But with the senior players, you just keep them on, even if they don't do anything in the game. Oh, okay, Salah can score or go out of nothing. Sometimes I agree with you, but it's been 8 games, guys. Where's the goals out of nothing? You know what I mean? How long do you wait for? So yeah, maybe sometimes think about it this way: taking off Salah could be the best thing for him as well. So next game he start performing to the levels that we want him to. But what Salah needs to understand as well is you've got all these talented players that's going to take the burden off you. That will make your game better. So you need to integrate with them some way, somehow, work with them some way, somehow. You know what I mean? And I don't think that's happening at the moment. Like some people, some players, they're used to the individual side of the game so much they forgot about the rest of the game as well. So I don't see far post crosses from Salah anymore. I don't see him obviously scoring goals as consistently as he was last season. I don't see him passing the right passes either. He's always going back to the centre back or the full back. Like I said, the 0-0-0 every game now, like, it's too much. I mean, like, can't dribble past defenders either. Listen, I know a lot of people don't like that. I know, like, people just drop off when we talk about Salah. Oh, what he did for us last season, but that's last season. I mean, you don't, in your life, you don't live in yesterday, do you? You live for today and tomorrow, right? That's what you live for. So you got to move on. I love the protection of certain players, but sometimes it's too much, guys. To the detrimental of your team not winning league titles. Some people actually support players more than winning league titles, which scares me. You know what I mean? We're here to win. We're here to compete. We're here to fight. And if you can't do that, then I'm not with you, man. I'm sorry. Like, I gotta be real. I can't sit here. Oh, I'm protecting a player over winning. Nah. Isak, he's getting up to pace. You know what I mean? He should have scored. Don't get me wrong. But the lack of preseason and all that stuff is affected him, all that. But the thing with Isak, what Liverpool players need to understand is when you're playing with Isak, you need to give him the ball to his feet. He will do some magic things. You know what I mean? If he's with a defender like this and you could pass to him, give him the ball. That's what Newcastle did in small, phone booth or whatever you call it places. Isak is the best at that. And he's got the best touch out of a striker to turn players, or you could do a little through ball straight to his foot, control it, bam, bottom corner. He can do things like that. But people are not giving Isak that opportunity. Sometimes I see him in the wings because he's so pissed off. So yeah, give him time, guys. Give him time. I think we're judging him too quickly, man. Some people, God damn it, man, it's crazy, absolutely crazy, guys. Sorry, I'm just describing the players, then I'll get to your chat. Don't worry, man. I'll get back to what I was doing when I started. I love chatting to you guys. Yeah, so Isak, give him time. He'll be fine, guys. He'll be fine. Florian Wirtz playing in the left wing, no chance anymore. I don't want to see that. As I said earlier, Florian Wirtz playing the wing is not something unless it's an emergency. Unless it's an emergency, then I'll give it a chance. But if it's like a regular thing, no. I'm not having that. He needs to like play as a number 10, number 7, whatever you want to call it, and get used to that position. Because him and Salah, you know, having that chemistry is gonna be a frightening chemistry. Let me just put it that way. Or Ekatike, whichever one you're gonna go with at the end of the day. And look at what Ekatike done to Liverpool. We couldn't even get him off the bench, or we couldn't even start him in this game. Maybe it would have been different if Ekatike was a striker. You don't know, man. You don't know. Yeah, but throwing verts in the left, nah, not for me, guys. I'm sorry. That has to stop. So I hope I cleared up, majority of the players and the tactical side of the game that we need to like sort out in the future. Because playing this type of football is a risky football that doesn't give you rewards all the time. It gives you, hair pulling and all that stuff, like grey hairs. You know what I mean? Because you're waiting for the last minute goal and all that stuff. That's what we did against Palace the other day. Oh, 1-1. We're waiting for the last minute goal. Then bam, the other team did that to you. Shouldn't happen like that. It should not happen like that, man. So let me read the comments, man. Let me read the comments. What are you saying, my friend? I hope you like this. I hope you like this stream, guys. It's tactical things, and we're just discussing Liverpool and all that stuff. I've got time on my side today, so yeah. I've been my mom's chaperone yesterday. She's going to shops and all that stuff. I'm just walking behind her. Yes, mom. You know what I mean? Oh God, I'm back to being a kid again. God damn it. You got to listen. Always take care of your moms. Always take care of your moms, man. Because time is precious. Time is very precious. And the more you spend with your family, the better, man. Let me just put it that way. That's why I admire Uncle Rods. Looks after his parents. You know what I mean? They are the ones who got you in this world. You know what I mean? If they're still there with you, take care of them as well, man. Take care of them as well. I've been a bad boy. I haven't been doing that enough, so I will try and make up for it. Don't want to be bad boy for life. You know what I mean? Bad boy for life. No. Always take care of your family, man. What are you saying, Genghis? I'll tell you who I miss. Andrew Robertson. I think Andrew Robertson is coming back from now, mate. I think he's coming back. Kirkes is proving to be a little hesitant and not very confident. Yeah, something's not right with that kid, bro. Something's not right with him. Something's not right with him. I agree with you. Badro saying Salah and Gakpo this season are shit. Oh, Badro, you don't have to like swear, bro. Just say they're rubbish. I mean, why do you have to put the SHIT? Why do you have to do that? I don't need no SHIT. And this team have arrogance, so much slow and no style of play. There ain't no style of play. I don't know what it is, bro. I really don't. Last minute goals, that's our style of play. Giga says, bro, I don't get our fans jumping on random and any one of our players when a game goes wrong. That after everyone. They after everyone. So they after everyone. It's not. I don't think everybody's like that, bro. It's just certain. You can't label everyone in the same, in the same, place. You can't, bro. You got to be careful with that stuff. I'm not an Arnie Slot out, but I'm Arnie Slot critic. You know what I mean? I could do that because that's what football's all about. You can't criticize. You can't have your say. I mean, if you're gonna be nicey all the time and let our football club just go kaput, that's not the way. We've got title contenders, next to us. We've got teams that could take our title away from us. We've got to start acting like champions. Sometimes I look at it from a point of view. I don't think people know we're champions. You know what they're saying it? They've been saying it for a while. When Liverpool win the league or the Champions League, we're never going to hear at the end of it. They're going to guys, I've never heard anyone say we're champions or anything like that. We don't brag about it like everybody else. Of course, we expect it because we're Liverpool Football Club and all that stuff. But we need to start acting like champions. I've got to be honest. We need to start, showing everybody who the champions are here. We need to retain our trophy, man. So, yeah. Everybody deserves a criticism. But if you're saying sack a manager after one game you lost and you won the rest. I really don't. Maybe I'm from a different time. We miss Trent. The crosses are missed, bro, because there's no crosses in the damn box that's aiming for anybody, bro. You know what I mean? In some ways, I feel Slot is getting found out. I think Glasner knows him, bro. Glasner is the only one that I know that knows how to play against him. And what worries me is I think Glasner's going to be a Man United manager, guys. You know, I think he's the only one that can potentially turn that club around if they are willing to go from 0 to 100 again. If they're throwing money, all that stuff, it's not the club for him. Let's see how smart he is, isn't it? Let's see how smart he is. Slot has no clue how to use these players. Um, to be honest, bro, last season he did something special. The thing with this season, let me give you an example here, guys. If I was the coach, this is me, yeah. I could be wrong what I'm saying. You guys could be right what you're saying. If I was the coach, and I said it, I think in one of the channels this season, when they asked me, you're buying all these players, how are you going to integrate all of them? That's what they said to me. I said, I'll start with the team that won the Premier League last season, then slowly integrate the new players. But when you're chucking them in straight away, it could be a risk. And that's what's happened. I remember saying this in the beginning of the season. That's what I said. Start with Robertson, Bradley, Konate, Van Dijk, Gravenberch, Soboslai, McAllister, Salah, Ekitike, of course, one of the players. We need a striker in it. Ekitike out front, and then you put Gakpo on the left. That's the championship team, obviously, with one player added on to that championship team. That's what I would have done. Then slowly but surely get the other players. Because, when you're watching from the sideline, guys, yeah, you could see a lot of things in it. You could see the movements of the players. You see how they pass the ball to each other, how they move, the 1-2s, the build-up play. When you're watching from the sidelines, and when you come to a new club, you see a lot of stuff. That's what I would have done. Slowly integrate the players. Then they know how you play. They put their bits in there and all that stuff. But when you're pushing them straight away all at the same time, this is the results you're going to get. You are going to win games, but it ain't going to give you that stability. Is it stability? Yeah, stability. To win games with assurance, if you know what I mean. Like, how to win games and all that stuff. So that's what I would have done. Pushing players too quickly, this is what you get. Because don't forget, they still got that bad habits from the other clubs. They don't know how you play. They've been playing first team football throughout the season last season. They didn't sit back and watch every Liverpool game. Oh, this is the way they look. Watching TV. No. So watching from the sideline can be helpful. And that's what those players needed. Pushing them too quickly, this is the results you're going to get. I mean, last minute goals, and then you're going to lose to, Crystal Palace away. And I can't remember the last time we actually lost to Crystal Palace away. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's madness. It's madness. It's absolute madness. We bought poorly. I don't think we have. First half is on Slot. How we play like that. 4-4-2. I don't know. I don't know what formation we're playing, bro. If you're asking me, I don't know. I'm lost for formations. I'm lost for what type of a team that we are and everything, Rodrigo. I really don't know what we do. Vert seems to be lost, of course. Bradley, Konate, OMG, yes, both crap, I've got to be honest. And again, conceding on set pieces. Yes, that's another thing. Great one, my brother. Great one. It's funny that, isn't it? That is very funny, yeah? We can't score from set pieces to save our lives, yeah? But we're willing to give set pieces away to concede. So we can't defend set pieces. We can't score from set pieces. What do? This is what I told my mate Scott today. What worries me about Arsenal is, okay, majority of their goals come from set pieces. What about when they click and score from open play on a consistent basis? That's two things they got on us. We only can score from tapping ins, like inside the box. Can't score from outside the box. We did it once. Super slide, top corner, bam, goal. Great. Other than that, it's all tap-ins from the box. And then after that, what have we got? Nothing. Can't score from outside. Can't score from set pieces. Even though we get, you know what's so funny, guys? Opponents actually give us set pieces because they know we're not going to score from it. We get about 8 or 9 or 10, 13. We get something like that. Even I've seen 15 one game, 15 like corners, and we didn't even trouble the goalkeeper once. So we do get a lot of set pieces, but we don't do nothing about it. But when it's the other side, we give away set pieces, we kick it off and all that stuff for a throw-in example, etc. God damn, we're in trouble. We are in trouble, man. I mean, you give away free kicks, you give away set pieces that you can't defend. What's the point? Just launch the ball forward. Just kick it up. Head it away from your goal. We're not brave, guys, Good point here, Rodrigo. We're not brave enough. We haven't got fighters. We haven't got anything that we need. We need a lot of stuff. Absolutely a lot of stuff, guys, in our team to progress as a football club. And it worries me. God damn, it's 3:00 over here. Let me just read that. I can see the set piece here. He needs to fix that. Still top of the league. The thing is, Rodrigo, all that stuff you said is the right thing. But if you was here early in my stream when I said, hopefully you was, I'm sure you was, because I'm reading the comments late. I did mention it. Now is the time our head coach and our coaching staff sit with players individually and analyze their games and what to improve on. That's what we need to do. Because that's what I would do as a head coach. And these guys are not doing that enough. Liverpool fans love the past. Yeah, it's too much of the past for me, brother. Too much for me. Last season we was still Klopp team, and it's better for this to happen now. Still early. Let's go. Yes, Rodrigo, I agree with you. Chiesa is looking good because he has risk and creativity and knows where to be off the ball. Yeah, spot on, Genghis. I can't disagree with that. We need more tricky taka moving forward, not enough risk in the front line. Yeah, you're spot on. Spot on, brother. Hit it nail on the head. It's like we can't take risk when we're in front of goal. It's like we have to be assured, cautious in certain areas to score a goal. It's too much of the same, in my opinion. And that's what I love about Chiesa. Thanks for bringing him up, man. I haven't forgot about him. Thanks for bringing him up. Because Chiesa deserves a mention, if you know what I mean. Because I don't think enough people mention this poor guy. You know what I mean? And the respect that he needs, I'm going to give it to him. Chiesa, guys, yeah. Last season, he didn't play because, what did I say? He had an injury, obviously ACL to recover from. It's going to take him time, blah, 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 blah. Since then, he's been performing. Not only that, what I love about Chiesa, he could have went to other clubs. Played first team consistently. But what did he say? I love Liverpool fans. I love everything about this football club. I want to stay and fight for my position. If what he's doing is not fighting for his position, I don't know what is. What is in football anymore. Let me just put it that way. I don't know what more the guy has to do to get a first team spot at this football club. It's unfair the way he's getting treated. Honest to God, it's unfair. And I feel bad for him. He's scoring goals. He's contributing. He's causing more problems than any other player in the front line, but still can't get a first team spot. Why? Why, Arnie? What has he done for you to not play him? Any team would love to have a player like Chiesa. And what I love about Chiesa, guys, if you want to describe a Liverpool player, like who mirrors Liverpool Football Club, Chiesa is the guy. Chiesa is an example for every Liverpool fan, anything about Liverpool Football Club. But for some reason, he gets treated like, an outcast. Don't know why. Don't know what he's done wrong. Don't know what he's done to Arne Slot. Did he sleep with your missus? I don't know. What the hell is going on here? You don't like Italians? What is going on, bro? Why are you not playing him? You play Gakpo. You put Gakpo before Chiesa on the other day. Gakpo doesn't even know what to do anymore. Since Diaz has left. pushing him in the left wing, telling him I'm right behind you. If you step off, I'm going to be taking your place. Gakpo hasn't been the same. Gakpo complemented Salah last season. Gakpo was like a Mane. When he looks across Salah, I'm going to do better than you last season. He kept on scoring a lot of important goals for us last season, as I remember. Now, Gakpo is just non-existent. What's the point of him being on the pitch? Well, just quit. Yeah, man. Yeah, Chiesa, I don't know what he has to do, guys. Don't know what he has to do. Poor guy, man. I think we need, as a fan base, we need to fight for him, man, because he's fighting for us. He should have scored two the other day, actually, as well. Nearly just scored before the first, obviously, before the goal he scored, he had another one with the left foot. Just missed the post. Just missed the post with his left foot. Oh, man. Big up, Fozi. Big up, man. We are the only team who take lead and give the other team that they can come back. Yeah, it's poor, man. It is really, really poor. Let me just check the chat, man. Sorry, Abdul. I'll come to your one, bro. I'm sorry, like, if I'm going. I've been trying to, like, relay to you guys. I don't want to be rude. Relay to you. Arnie Flop. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Thank you very much. Do you think that Verts is playing too conservative? It just looks like he is. He doesn't want to take anyone on. You know what it is, bro? I said this in the beginning as well, Genghis. When you come to a team that's already won things, a team that's special. I mean, that's what we was last season. We're 10 points clear in the Premier League. Should have been more if we wanted to. When you come into a team like that, in your mind, you're already thinking, I'm already coming to a team that's a champion. How do I complement that as a footballer? And that's what's happening with Florian Wirtz. He's worried because he doesn't want to disrupt a team that's already winning, and it's affecting him on the football pitch. This is where the head coach comes in and tells him, bro, I brought you to do what you were doing at Leverkusen. Do the same at Liverpool. This is what the head coach is supposed to say to him. But it's not. I don't know if it's communicated to him like that. Because every time you're right, he's passing the ball off too quickly. They call him 007 now. 007. That's what they're calling him. That's what they're calling him, man. It's embarrassing, man. But you're right, yeah. This is where the head coach. This is why they get paid the big money, the big bucks, isn't it? We need to know what if he's up there with the management styles of the greatest coaches, because this team right now needs a manager. Needs a manager. Sorry, the ones who could psychologically, tell the players, do what we brought you to do. I mean, like, free yourself on the pitch, make the right decisions, make sure you don't lose the ball, but get us the goals, take shots, take more risks, things like that. It's not enough taking. We're trying to walk the ball every single time into the goal. That says enough for me. Slot needs to pick one right back and stick with him instead of rotating them all the time. Well, we won the league last season. Why? Because he stuck with the same team. Says a lot, mate. Says a lot. The intensity dropped, bro. I'm seeing this from last season. We lack intensity in important moments. Hopefully, we come back stronger after this defeat. Up the Reds. Yeah, it has dropped a lot, man. It has dropped a lot. It's the same players running all the time. That's the problem, bro. Soboslai and Gravenberch. They're the only ones that's running about and trying to get us back in the game every time. Trent has left. He had 7 assists and 2 goals last season. I expected a dip from Salah this season. He has been great. Without him last season, we wouldn't have won the league. 100%. 100%. But the thing is, bro, it's 7 games now. You know what I mean? I'm including the Champions League. And we're still waiting for the best Salah. That's too many games. I'm never giving up on Salah. Never, never. But sometimes players have to be dropped for their standards to elevate again. And each time we dropped Salah in the past, his standards did elevate. He got better and better and better. I mean, so Look back in history. This is our time to dominate. If we mess it up, I'll be very disappointed. Disappointed. Sorry. You're spot on. Me too, bro. Me too, man. I'm with you, my guy. I am with you. All right, this is great, man. 1 hour, 25 minutes talking to you guys. I love it. You got to bed in the new players in the squad and give them confidence. Spot on, man. This is where the coaches come in it. This is where the coaches come in. Big up to my brother. Crystal Palace have a identity. Sorry, have a identify system and hard to break down. They have, bro, because they're the only undefeated team in the Premier League. You know what I mean? So they have a system in place that's working. As I said earlier, when Glasner gives them instructions, every player takes it in and does it on the pitch. Bro, Crystal Palace in the game got out of tight situations comfortably. Every pass they do is never hesitant. There's no pressure. It's just slide to the player. That's how they do things. So easy. And that's something we struggle with. When we got the ball, it's like this. I got a gun on my back. It's like that. Why is Crystal Palace, out of all teams, at positioning us in regards to taking it easy on the ball and passing it off? I've seen them. I've seen us corner them in the corner, guys. Yeah, and somehow they got to get out of it. I've seen Liverpool corners. We can't get out of it, and we're supposed to be the better team. We're supposed to be the champions. That's the difference. That is the difference, bro. We bought two attacking fullbacks and play them defensively. Yeah, that's a problem. Big problem, bro. That's frustrating me. Yeah, pick up everyone in the chat, man. Listen, guys, I don't care about the views and all that stuff. Just like and subscribe, and let's build a family here, man. That's what it's all about. Who gives a damn about the rest? I don't. I'm not a glory hunter. Konate inconsistent. Good. Yeah, I've seen this one. I already read this one. Sorry about that. Bro, Palace play an ugly style of game. They press the at front. Once we pass the mid, they park the bus. We need to work on our counter. I'm sorry to say, but Nunes would have been good against Palace. Oh, I'll take Isak over Nunes. Let me just put it out. I'll end that there, man. I will never talk about. I've forgotten about Nunes, bro. I forgot about Nunes. Let me just put it that way. We need to get rid of Nunes in our minds, man. The guy, 85 million, man. 85 million. Remember, there are signs and cracks are showing. We need to improve and be better in every department. Spot on, up to bro. Spot on. Yes, I miss Elliot too. There you go, bro. Coming off the bench. That's all I'm asking for, guys. I'm not asking to start the game. BVD's back hurts from carrying everybody. I agree, bro. I agree. For how many years? How many years, bro? How is Saudi, bro? I've been here for 2 days now. 3 days. If you include the day I came, so it's 3 days. It's beautiful. Let me just put it that way. It's changed a lot from what I used to see as a child. You know what I mean, it's more freer now. Like it's like more westernized, if you say something like that. People are not afraid as they used to be anymore. You know what I mean? And people just do things out there. And yeah, it's very, very, very nice. Very nice to be back here. I recommend you guys to try and see the place. But especially, I'm in Riyadh. I'm not in my birthplace, Jeddah. People call it Jeddah, but it's Jeddah really. Yeah, I'm not there. I'm in Riyadh. First time in 29 years. First time in 29 years I've been. Yeah, man. I recommend it. I recommend it. It's very nice. Very nice. I love to go to a place where I could just walk around and I'm not bothered. And not only that, I could eat whatever I want. I mean, because in England I have to worry, innit? Is it halal food? Is not over here. I just walk in anywhere. Oh, yeah. Well, that's it. There you go. It's that easy for me. But I'll be back here. I'll be back here very shortly. Very short. I'll give it 3 4 months. I should be back here because my sister lives there, innit? One of my sisters moved back here. She does her own stuff here, so that's why we're coming back. The rest of my family, they either passed away or they're back in Somaliland, Somalia, and places like that, Djibouti, whatever you say, wherever it's, yeah, in our countries, of course. Yeah. Other than that, yeah, I recommend it over there. It's kind of weird because when I lived in Saudi back in the day, my whole family was here. Majority of them, obviously, some of them back in Somalia, and some of them all over Europe and that. But majority of my family was here. Now, nobody. Just that's how time goes, just like that. And I tell people, spend time with your family because it's just like that. We're getting older now as human beings. When you get older, unfortunately, things come down in it. So yeah, spend time with your family, man. I've been trying to be the. I'm trying to be the good boy now, innit? Like I spent time with my wife. Obviously, went to Turkey a few weeks ago. Now I'm taking care of my mum, so that's the next step. That's just style of play. What? Just playing anything. Just playing anything. Come on, bro. Robertson needs to play until Kirkes gets his head. Yes, spot on. I'm even saying that. Remember, everybody said I wanted Robertson out. I didn't want him out. I said it's up to him as a footballer if he wants to stay. I think now we can't take risks anymore. Just go and play. Just put the experienced players out there and start playing football again. We don't have a technical player. We have. You talk about it. We haven't got to Salah, Gakpo aren't made for this system. We don't have technical. Are you saying players? What's Florian Wirtz? What's McAllister? What's Soboslai, bro? What's Gravenberch in that then? And Chiesa. They're technical players, bro. Didn't you see Chiesa touch in the cup when he killed the ball on the floor and passed it on to Ekatike until he did that, and then he did that madness like getting sent off? Come on, Callum, bro. Come on. We have got technical players. And Wirtz is just in a new league. He will eventually find his feet. Yeah, he will. I'm a believer. I'm not a hater. I'm a believer. I might travel with you anytime, man. Anytime, man. Anytime, man. There we go. Great stream for this always. Oh, there's a wife. I was just telling them about Turkey and how good it was. And at first, I didn't want to go in a minute, innit? I didn't want to go at first. Eventually, I went and I changed my mind how good that place was. I was shocked. Absolutely shocked. What are you saying, bro? I'll put Chiesa right wing. No, not right wing. Left wing. And Wirtz left wing. Our midfield play 2 attacking, grab and defend. Ekatike starting 9. Isak off the bench with Salah and Gakpo, but won't do that. But Arnie won't do that. Okay. I wouldn't play Chiesa on the right, bro. I think coming off what I've seen of him in the game against Southampton, coming off the left, impressed me in such a way. I was confident for him to be our left winger in the future. I swear to you. What I liked about him is he cut inside the ground. Do you remember what we complain about Gakpo? He's always cutting in and not making the right decisions. With Chiesa, he did both of them right, cutting in and going on the outside. It was so perfect. It looks like a player that knows what he's doing on that wing. So I prefer him playing on the left wing, if you know what I mean, and making that his position. Him and Gakpo have that, balance in regards to sharing that position somewhere, somehow. I'm not saying Rio is going to be completely disregarded and taken off the picture, but that's what we need now to get the points going, to get away from Arsenal and the rest of the teams, if you know what I mean. Good point, though. Good point. Alisson, Bradley, Gomez, Virgil van Dijk, Robertson, Gravenberch, Jones, Soboslai, Gakpo, Ekatike, Chiesa. Good team. Yeah, that's your team, though. That's your team, Callum. But Slot won't. He will play Salah. 100%. 100% will play Salah. You don't want to say anything bad about the Gravenberch, but the first goal was his fault. Yeah, bro, you can't talk about Gravenberch in a way of like we criticize him continuously. If you know what I mean, I'm not that. Okay, the header went the wrong way, but should we be doing set pieces all the time? No, but I'm not. Listen, it is his fault the first goal. But other than that, bro, his game is always on point nowadays. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna. I'm talking about overall of the season instead of like just one game. You know what I mean? So yeah, he did. Yes, that's his fault. That's his fault. The goal. I'm not here to defend that. You know me, man. You know me, Genghis. I'll call out anyone when I want. But if I give you a little leeway, I'll do that as well. Yeah. We are bad on set pieces, 100%, bro. Disgusting. Allison kept us in the game. Yes, 100%. Galatasaray tomorrow. I have to watch it somewhere, somehow. That's going to be tough going to Turkey. Oh, Lord of mercy. Gravenberch bedded back into, didn't he? Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Just going through the comments. Just going past Arsenal Stadium on the train for disgusting stadium. Just don't care about Arsenal. Last season, Kelleher gave a goal away, and they all blame Nunes. Last game, Gravy headed back into the box, yet no one talking about him. They're all blaming Konate. But Gravenberch has been consistent, bro. That's the difference. He's been consistently performing in a high level. You know what I mean? It's not a consistent mistake, is it, bro? So that's the difference. Who cares what rivals say? I'm not judging a player who came from the German league. He is used to having space. Gonna take time to adjust. Yeah, spot on, bro. Spot on. Spot on. Arnie has his favorites. Chiesa ain't one of them. LOL. I hope not. I hope not. I hope not. I really, really hope not. Gravenberch, Jones, Soboslai has to be midfield most energetic one was. Yeah, I agree. Sometimes I shout about Jones, but the thing is, McAllister is not performing to the standards either. You know what I mean? So someone else is going to get a chance. I know, like I talk about Jones and the way I, you know, bash him a lot and all that stuff. That's because he's no longer a youngster. He's a first team player now. Like he's 24, heading towards 25. So I want him to do his bit in the first team. That's why I have a go at Jones. It's not like I hate him. Coutinho only took off after his goal against City. There you go, bro. It only takes a time, like, you know, when you start playing against the best and you beat them. Big up, MK. How does Ekatike not need to adjust? Huh? I don't know about that one. I didn't say that. Ekatike has been fantastic, man. I'm going Umrah with my mum next month. And mum are important and being around her all my life. There you go, bro. That's what you got to do, my guy. Do your bit. Need centre backs. Need a centre back. Defensive midfielder. We need steel, toughness, and aggressiveness. 100%, bro. 100%. Hugo Boss. Hugo Boss. I'm shouting at the hotel, guys. Striker are different than number 10s. Yeah. Listen, what I've seen this season as well, I don't know if anyone like alluded you guys to it. There's a lot of number 7s nowadays, you know. There's no more players that are, you know, what do you call it, play in the number 10 more anymore. Like, we're back to the Kenny Dalglish, Kevin Keegan era, Peter Beardsley. That's what they're trying to turn Florian Wirtz to, but it's just not working out. But as you guys said, it will take him time to get to that eventually. But yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? Guys, I've been here for hour, 40 minutes. Talk to you guys. Love the comments, honestly. We're going to build this channel and, you know, make it a regular thing, innit? That's what it's all about. But I got to go get ready, and probably see you guys tomorrow, innit? For the game. All right, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to talk to me, comment down below after this stream and all that good stuff. I hope you guys enjoy the stream as well. I hope I cleared a lot of things. If you guys want to discuss it further, maybe tomorrow if I come back and that stuff. Appreciate everybody that supported me today. Man. I know it's been a last minute, but yeah, been a pleasure for the feedback always. Thank you, man. Thank you, Copper. All right, guys, it's time to go. Take care, everybody. Up the Reds, up the Reds. You know what I'm saying?